And sticking with music stars, having sold over 8 million records, won 2 Grammy Awards and had an album in the Billboard 200 for 76 consecutive weeks, singer Jason Mraz is no stranger to success. ICS reporter Chen Xuan recently had the chance to sit down with the star and discuss the inspiration behind his work.
Jason, welcome to Shanghai. And I know this is not your first time here. You were here last year for your own concert. And obviously you travel around the world for tours. Yeah. So how different are Chinese fans?
I don't think they're that different. I have a great pleasure from my perspective on stage of seeing audiences of all ages, all demographics. In my concerts, people definitely want to participate. I think of the audience over here as like popcorn. At first everyone's seated, but then you see people one by one just burst up with clapping and dancing and having a good time. And music really brings us together. Thanks to music, the political and geographical borders just dissolve and we get to unite as human beings through music. So I think the Chinese audiences are right up there with the rest of us humans.
We know that you performed in different places. You performed on streets, you performed in a cafe. So you started your career, can I say, as a street artist?
Sure. That was the first stage that I had as a singer-songwriter, yeah.
At the time you were a university student? How do you think that experience helped you with your professional singing career?
Well, it helps you overcome shyness. It also helps you, everything after that you see as another level of success. Because on the street you're just hoping to get anyone's attention. But in the cafes, you hope to get them in the door and sit down for a while. So I honestly just wanted to not have any other job. I just wanted to play music for a living. And I was able to do that as early on as my cafe career, about 12 years ago. So since then, everything else has just been a bonus.
You have a great voice, obviously, and you're a singer and a songwriter. So how important do you think that songwriting part has helped your career?
Well, the songwriting, I think, has made my career. I knew I could sing since I was a little kid. I always loved singing. But I quickly realized when I was about 18, I'd say, that I couldn't compete with anyone else. If I sang someone else's song, I would be competing with everyone else to try to sing that song. But if I sang my own song, there'd be no competition because it's my own song, right? So since I was about 18, I started to put my own thoughts, my own diaries to melody. And just figured I'd create my own material, create my own life story through music. I think learn as much as you can. If there's an instrument or 2 instruments or 3 instruments that you love, take the time to learn how to play them. And if you've always wanted to write a song, start writing songs. Fear not. And just continually push yourself and enjoy the ride, because music is its own reward. All the applause, all the awards, all the fame, none of that really matters if you're having a great time playing the music.
People always say that your voice actually gained you political voice as well. Some of the power that you can promote environmental friendly projects. You've done some work with the former Vice President, Al Gore.
Yeah.
What it's like to work with them and how the project is going?
And we had the pleasure of going down to Antarctica to learn firsthand how the climate change is affecting the planet. The stark reality is that humans are having an impact on the environment, and that it's up to each one of us to make a difference in our own lives, in our own households, with the products that we buy, with the energy that we consume, where we get our fuel and where we harvest our energy from. Working with those guys, it's inspiring, but it also it's confronting because they're both committed to a lifetime of work. No matter what people say, no matter how hard of a challenge it is to convince human beings to turn this ship that we've created, just to turn it around a little bit. But their unwavering passion gives me strength to think that I can do it for my whole lifetime as well.
So among all the issues we have in the world, you particularly pay attention to human trafficking and environmental friendly projects. Why is that so important to you?
Well, I've lent my voice and my name and our show to those causes. Those are 2 that that I've worked alongside heroes in those fields. And when I see people with enormous strength and commitment, maybe my music and our energy can go to strengthen their efforts. And something like human trafficking, I didn't even know it really existed. I didn't realize that millions and millions of people are enslaved in this world, and it takes the awareness for us to overcome something like that and hopefully get to a place where all human beings are created and treated equally.